So hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel SBK NEET Self Learner. So myself Dhruv Sagatia and I'm currently preparing for my medical entrance exam, that is NEET. And the purpose of this video is to explain you how I used to post my Beyond Knowing MCQ posting part, MCQs over here. So today I'm going to explain you how I used to modify the MCQ for my daily revision and practice, which helps me to enhance my learning activity. So I will start you by showing you which MCQ I have modified and how I used to post it in the Beyond Knowing MCQ section. So here is the MCQ, just a second. Yeah, we got the MCQ. So in this question, as you can see over here, it is a biology question, botany section. It is photosynthesis in higher plants. And that section we have C3 cycle, C3, C4 cycle, and C2 cycle as we learn it, and that is most important topics, which is very most chances of coming in our exams. Okay, so the question says, as we know, in Rubisco, Rubisco is a 5 carbon compound, and PGA, which is phosphoglyceric acid, is a 3 carbon compound. We know it this part. So when 30 Rubisco is taken and we get 30 PGA as a byproduct, what does this mean? So this is basically a very good question. um, if we think about the theory part or practical part, so it is a very important question, because this question needs a very basic informations and very depth information about the concept of C3, C4 and C2 cycle. So I will explain you this question, how I have modified this question. So just a second. Okay, so as now it's saying over here that we have 30 RUBP, correct? So we know that it is a 5 carbon compound, and PGA is a 3 carbon compound. So in C3 cycle, when we talk about C3 cycle, so one RUBP, when it combines with one CO2, so how many carbon it is? It will be 5 carbon plus 1 carbon, that is 6 carbon. So 6 carbon, and we will get over here a compound which is PGA. So for many years scientists was not able to know how is this a 3 carbon compound we are getting over here. So what will be the compound over here? Like they were not able to know how many carbon compound is Rubisco. So so today we know that one Rubisco is 5 carbon compound plus 1 carbon compound. We get 6 carbon compound combines, and we get two molecules of 3 carbon containing phosphoglyceric acid. So based on this concept, we can say that one Rubisco gives us two 3 carbon containing PGA, correct? But in case of C2 cycle, and here I would like to explain you over here, is that in this Rubisco is acting as carboxylase. The actual name of the Rubisco is Rubisco oxygenase carboxylase. It has both the activities over there, carboxylase and oxygenase. Okay, so when we talk about C2 cycle, what happens in C2 cycle is one RUBP, say we get 3 carbon containing PGA, plus also we get 2 carbon containing phosphoglycolate. We also get a phosphoglycolate over it. It is an additional compound, and this photorespiration is as we know, it is a wasteful process, because in this we have one CO2 loss plus also one ATP का loss. Okay, so this is a wasteful process. So here we can see that from one RUBP we get one molecule of 3 carbon containing PGA. So here I can say that over here RUBP is acting as oxygenase. So you got it over here that from one RUBP you are getting 2 moles of 3 carbon containing phosphoglyceric acid, but when it comes to oxygenase activity, we know that one RUBP gives us 1 mole of 3 carbon containing phosphoglyceric acid and 2 carbon containing phosphoglycolate. So you got this concept, and now we will move to the MCQ part. So let's see the options over here. The first option is RUBP act as an oxygenase. Second option B is RUBP act as an carboxylase. Third is RUBP is an inactive. D option is both. So as we saw, the question is also modified by me. Like we have to explain it over here. Is it acting like an oxygenase, carboxylase, or is it an inactive? Because it's in the question it is given when 30 RUBP is taken, we are getting 30 phosphoglyceric acid. So it is directly saying over here, like we can see from this, from the same amount of RUBP we are getting the same amount of PGA. This is only happening when the cycle of C2 is inactive. C2 is active over there. So I can say it is a photorespiration process, and from 30 RUBPs I am getting 30 phosphoglyceric acid PGA. So I can clearly see over here that the correct option would be option A. RUBP acts as an oxygenase. So I will take that option. I can see over here in B and C option it is not acting as an carboxylase. It's as given in the option B, because in carboxylase we get 30 RUBP gives us 60 phosphoglyceric acid, as I explained you over there. And the C option is basically incorrect incorrect option, because it is not inactive over there. RUBP is not inactive. And the option D, if we talk about option D is also incorrect, because A and B both are not correct. Only option A is correct. So this was the MCQ which I am talking about, that I have modified that question from the concept over there. So I'm now going to post this MCQ in the beyond knowing section. So I will open it over here, and here I have a plus sign over here. I will just click it over there, and I will go on the section post MCQ. Just whenever I go into post MCQ, the image size should be basically 20 to 200 to 300 kbs only. If it will be in MBs, so that would be some problem, that this your image will not be able to post it over here. So just try to keep 200 to 300 kbs only, the size of the image. So if you have to search for the image, you have to go to the browsing image. You will get your image over here. You have to select your images from here, and you have to just click it over here. I got my image over here. See, this is the question. Okay, I have just set it over here. Now we have to just set the tags for this question, so that if any person, any individual student is going to search for this question, so he can find it over here. So in my recently used tag, I have some recently used tags. So I will go over here, medical entrance exam, NEET, CBSE, biology, class 12, PCB, but it is not zoology section, it's a botany question. I will click botany over here. I got respiration over here. I'm not having photosynthesis option over here. Okay, no, not an issue. It's not a respiration question, it's a photosynthesis question. Okay, so this much tag I have used over here, botany section, it's more than enough. And option I have to select over here, the first option will be A, B, C and D. As we saw over here, the correct option is option A. So I have clicked it over here, and I can tag some profiles, so that they will get a notification that I have posted the MCQ. I can search for the Sookshmas. I will just tag some friends over here. So I have tagged over here, and I will click on the submit MCQ option. After clicking on submit MCQ question, see, I will get my MCQ in the explore section that I have just posted that MCQ over there. As you can see over here, you will see that MCQ here. See, I got my MCQ over here, and there is this is the explore section where I can see that many of the students have posted their MCQs. So as I go in the beyond knowing section, see, you can see over here. Yes, you have an interface here. I can see that I have just posted the MCQ over here. So in the blue section, that blue color, it is 10 points which I have got as I have posted the MCQ. In the same way, there are other activities which I have uploaded in the channel, how I have to post this and play quiz, comment, all that activity. So you can just go into video section and you will get all that activities over there. So this was only the purpose to explain you that how I MCQ posting and this beyond doing activities help to enhance my daily